Hey everybody, you're listening to Crystal here with the Plant Pusher podcast. And what's really, really exciting is that we're here with you to always talk about all things plants, colors, textures, shapes, their impacts on your life. I love working with plants. I love introducing you to new plants. And here at Plant Pusher, that's what I do. I push you straight to the plants. Hey everybody, we're back here at the Plant Pushers, pushing them heavy plants on you because we like to keep you guided in the right direction with these plants.
Yes, y'all.
So I've got Chef Brian back with me today as my amazing co-host for the day. And so today, guys, we are talking about plants and aphrodisiacs and how they can really, really, really get you to a place you desire to be with your partner. And so we're going to introduce some really cool ones to you. So have you ever used plants as aphrodisiac?
Well, if I want to set the mood, I may make...
No, have you used them before?
Of course.
Which ones were your favorite?
I'm just setting the mood.
Which ones are your favorite? I'm trying to skip.
Like, if I was going to... Like, okay, so let me set the theme, okay?
Okay.
So I met an incredible person.
Okay.
And I invite her over for dinner. And so if I'm going to cook something... depending on the season, so let's just say it's the wintertime, risotto. Risotto with a beautiful...
Because rice is a plant and that counts.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would do like a saffron, risotto with lobster.
Oh, okay. All right, so saffron's a flower, guys. For those of you who don't know, it's a beautiful little orange flower with these golden tones to it, but it doesn't always smell so beautiful, but it looks beautiful.
And
How's
it's
it
the
taste?
most expensive.
Very.
Because of the quantity that it produces per flower. So it's 3 per flower, so it's the most expensive. It's over truffles. But even that is aphrodisiac as well. But if I was going to do that, it would be risotto. It would be a beautiful bottle of, some chilled Riesling or Pinot Grigio to cut the fattiness from the lobster and the richness of this, the risotto, but it's just setting the mood. And then I would actually have like in the air some incense with, patchouli or Arabian musk in the air.
Okay. So those are gonna be your aphrodisiacs. The Arabian musk.
Because it's all about your 5 senses.
Okay.
So you do not want to only have just the visual. You want to have the smell and just beautiful, beautiful, time or moment.
So you out here wooing these lovely people with plant loving and setting the mood with.
Well, it's actually the plants that are setting the mood.
Okay, this is
I'm just orchestrating. You know what I'm saying? Just like the conductor, I'm just orchestrating it to make it feel what it is. It's supposed to be an incredible time.
Okay. One of my favorites is I know people love lavender while it's beautiful, but I also love passion flower. It's one of my most favorite herbs to work with. It's kind of like, nature's relaxation. It's anti-anxiety. It's so calming. It smells just almost like a clean grass with a lemon undertone. But what it can do for the well-being is put you in a place of peace and relaxation. Because a lot of anxiety that comes with intimacy comes from just being stressed out about how it's going to go, if you're going to be able to perform the way you want. So I never want someone to feel that way. So I really love passion flower. Like in my company, we make an oil from passion flower, which is amazing. It smells gorgeous.
So you're telling me if I have butterflies in my stomach before I'm about to meet this person, I should take some passion flower.
I would strongly suggest that you steep a good tea or take some capsules. Okay. We make a decadent candy from it, something fun. Okay. And then you have that prior to. And it could be the same way with a good deep smoked lavender. Like if you had some smoky lavender in a cocktail or a mocktail, that's beautiful. You see a lot of like lavender teas and lavender lemonades going on with fresh raw lavender. Have that moment to relax. I really believe that relaxation is like one of the biggest things when it comes to an aphrodisiac. So we talked about how to calm it down. Let's talk about how we turn it up. What plants do you use for the turn up?
For turn up spice.
What spices?
So if I had to use a spice, I would create like a gastrique, which is like a sugar and acid. So it would be like strawberries with balsamic vinegar. And I would reduce that down. Like a half cup of sugar. And then make like a mousse, chocolate mousse.
So that's going to be what gets the everything riled up. We getting ready.
Of course, this would be dessert. It'd be dessert.
Dessert? But wait, before we get to dessert, we have to talk about like...
We already went through the risotto. That's the second.
Okay. So it's kind of like a meal. Okay, so you're gonna have your mocktail, your cocktail. Then you're gonna have your meal, possibly an appetizer, and then before we get to dessert, there needs to be the heat up. Now, I personally would do something with cayenne because cayenne heats you up.
Yeah, of course.
Gets you kind of moving. You might sweat a little bit, but it's really, really good for your arteries, for your digestion, for your stomach. And it's really, really good for weight loss. But it also, to me, gives you a little edge. Like, it gives you a little bit of energy, too. What do you think?
Okay, cayenne.
Like some chocolate that's infused with cayenne.
Yeah, that would work really well.
You know what I'm saying? Because both are plants. People forget that cacao it's a plant.
Yeah, okay.
You just want high-quality chocolate. So, like, I would do that.
You could even do cacao, like a sweet and just really bitter note, you know?
Yeah, like dipping it in pineapple or dipping kiwi or whatever. Like, things are going to really kind of take you there. So, I like the idea. Even, like, if you, like, smoked some coffee and crushed it on top, like, that would be so dope. Then we get all this plant loving with that mixture.
So, okay. So, a little cayenne with a little bit of espresso.
Don't try to take my ideas now because I don't know what you're doing with your little people that you loving on. I don't know what's going on over there. But don't try to take my ideas.
No, it was just a gift. I felt like it was a gift. But if I must carry on to something else, if I had to add spice, because I didn't answer it, I said strawberries and a gastrique. But if I had to add, I would add it to whipped cream.
Shut up.
Because if you think about it, whipped cream is cooling, but the heat, you could sense the heat at the end. You ever drank something or tried something where the first taste on your palate is like sweetness or saltiness, and then the back note, you taste the heat, and it just creeps up on you. I feel like if you use a cayenne or, Scotch bonnet, shoot, I like spice.
Oh, so hot.
But
like
you have
spicy,
a cooling
y'all.
element. So the cooling element and the heat could like coexist together. Yeah. So I would say like either cayenne or like I would use, if you want to, ghost pepper, but use
He's doing too much, y'all. We trying to be ready. And this right here is going to have you ready to run because it's going to be so freaking spicy.
But you know what? It would be a great memory.
It would not be a great memory if I'm trying to like have closeness with whoever my boo is at that moment. Like, okay, so wait, okay, let's go back. So, okay, there is an oil that I make with passion flower, and I just have to go back to this because I think it'd be an excellent massage oil as well. Like if you're giving like a hand massage or a back massage or whatever it is for your partner, that passion flower is going to relax yet elevate. You can also drink it in a tea. Do you have another herb on your list that can go well in a tea?
Damiana?
You like it? Have you tried it before?
I have it at home. I haven't tried it as of yet, so I have to get back to you on that.
But I tried it.
How is it?
You know what? It make your tingles mingle.
Make your tingles mingle?
No, it does. Like it really does like relax you. And then it also gives you this feeling of like excitement when it's blended into a tea. Mm-hmm. It's actually nice. Subtle. It's not going to slap you in the face.
Okay.
But it does, I think, heighten your senses and make you overall feel more. Like just heighten your five senses. Everything feels that much better. It's really interesting. But it's gentle. It's not something that's going to like overwhelm you.
Should you use like a tablespoon? How much should you use per cup to get the benefits?
I used about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more than a tablespoon in a tea ball. But I really did enjoy it. All right. So what other plants you think can really get people moving? We know ginseng, okay? Because y'all always trying to buy those little supplements with ginseng in them.
Ginseng, yeah. But you have to use it. You have to use it in the best. I say fresh is the best way to go. Uh-huh. Or if you want to make it into a tincture. Uh-huh. But I would think juicing.
I like aloe. I like aloe as one too, because even though it's not aphrodisiac, it aids all the areas. So if people use aloe in a lot of their sensitive areas, it is a beautiful lubricant and it's made from plants.
So since we're talking about aphrodisiacs, we also have to talk about the back end of reasons why there's issues that may arise when it comes to...
It's diet. Y'all out here eating this trash. That's what it is.
That's what I was going to say, but you just beat me to it.
My bad. I'm sorry. I had a feeling that
inflammation, you know, irregularity within, you know, your body, whether it be multitude of things. I really don't want to go into that, but there's a lot of other things that we should be aware about, like things we put into our body that can either be a detriment or it could be a benefit.
Right. So you're saying that eating all the things that we're eating in the Western diet, a lot of the starch, a lot of excessive meats, a lot of excessive things, dairy, sugar, all those things in excess, or impacting our mood, impacting our sexual functions as adults. And so when we go cleaner, then we get everything, you know, mingling and mangling.
Yeah, the first thing is the mind. You have to kind of like awaken that part of your mind to like, because it's a lifestyle. So you have to change the lifestyle of the things you eat. You don't have to get rid of it completely, but, you know, just start like weaning off of it, whether you eat a lot of high proteins, you know, even that, there's also alternates to that, chickpeas, lentils.
I mean, people can be plant dominant.
Yeah, plant dominant.
Plant dominant means that plants are the leader in your life. It doesn't mean that they've completely like gotten rid of everything else, but the plants are the dominant force.
I get it. But what I'm trying to say is the reason why I brought this part up is because a lot of people take, whether it be ginseng or, you know, damiana, lavender, nutmeg, or whatever it is, and they don't see the effects,
by the way,
instantly. You know, depending on your diet, that could be the determinant factor. So if you want to see faster results, you have to eat a cleaner diet, and you will be able to see exercise is important. It's important, so important. And trust me, I haven't been to the gym every day, but I whenever I can, I definitely do go to the gym.
Yeah, it helps. Like, and that's why I said mindset. 'Cause I really feel like a lot of people's anxieties are in their heads about what somebody's going to think about them. But think about when people go out and they have fun, whether it's they're out having a drink with friends or when they're on vacation, when they just let their place go to a place of relaxation. They're not worried about what's happening at home. They're not worried about this or that. They're able to have better intimacy. And the plants are just going to put their body in a place where they can truly enjoy those moments. So that's why I think relaxation is so important. That's just my personal opinion. I don't care if you're drizzling it with passion flower, chocolate, nutmeg, damiana, aloe. We're using all the things to get us to a place. Oh, that is a good one too.
Sea moss is a good aphrodisiac as well. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah, sea moss is dope.
Yeah, I'm saying, so sea moss is a seaweed actually. My family's from Jamaica, so we know what sea moss is because we've been, through generations, we've been having it, but it has so many vitamins and minerals out of any plant that, is there any other plant that kind of like measures up to sea moss?
I don't feel there's one that is as beneficial, like an all-in-one, the way sea moss does. I really, really love it personally.
Sea moss is really good, and it's a seaweed. Normally it's dried within salt, so you soak it, and you rinse it first, but then you soak it overnight.
Yep.
And in the morning time, you can either put on a low flame for like 10, 15 minutes so it starts to gellify, and then you blend it up.
Is gellify a word? It's going to gel. It does create gel because you're gelling. But no, I mean, you're right, though. I like sea moss a lot. I love the fact, you know, you're the first person I ever met that talks about boiling it. Yeah. I've heard of so we do a rinse, soak, and blend method.
Yeah.
But boiling it makes a lot of sense, and it's easy. It makes it faster. So pliable. I kind of like that. It makes it pliable. Yeah, the same thing that rinsing it and soaking and blending it does, but boiling it, I think that's a quick one. So I like that a lot. So do you think that I can like drink my sea moss, eat a pineapple, and be ready in a day, or should I probably like get my body ready?
I would say give your body a week. Go to the gym, work out. Yeah, work out, drink a lot of water just to flush out whatever you had prior. I don't know what you did, but you know, that's a great start.
Yeah. Get your body clean and ready to go so you feel lighter.
You feel lighter. You feel, you take the sea moss in the morning, and in the mid-afternoon, depending on what kind of activities you're in. But
that'd be dope. But we can't tell them what to do. We just gotta like give them some dope, information. Because talk to your physician first. We're not doctors. All we can do is encourage you to use the plants in ways that they could be effective to you in aiding the things you need them to aid you with. Because we know it's not a cure or a one-trick pony, but we do know that you can use them for dope things for your body. So I mean, sea moss, little pineapple, little chocolate, little nutmeg, little ginseng, right? Little Damiana. Right. I mean, saffron, we've hit all the places. Lavender, make me a lavender smoothie.
Strawberries, oysters.
Some strawberries. Listen, okay, right. Okay, well, Well, y'all, we're just here at the Plant Pushers where we push nothing but plants. Whether it's plants from the sea, plants on land, we love you injecting plants into your life. So I'm so glad you stopped by today, and we cannot wait for you to come back. The plants do the hard work. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Peace.
This show, Plant Pusher Podcast, is brought to you by Possibilities Podcast Platform. We appreciate you listening. Stay tuned. Your favorite episode is up next.